friends, I hope that everybody's doing well. Before we get into the reading, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. I'm seeing somebody come through and make an offer. I'm seeing that there's a conversation that's attached to this. You may have something happening too where you want to slow something down with someone. Meaning somebody may get a bit overambitious, you would feel, within a situation. And you may have something slow down, wanting to slow something down. I'm seeing you be in a spot where you're trying to work with something, but you don't feel like you have maybe the best situation to work within. There's something that you're figuring out, and you could be in a space where the situation is just not ideal, or you may be having a hard time doing this. You know what your intuition is telling you. But maybe that's what's hard about this situation. You know what to do, and you know what your gut is telling you. Seeing the High Priestess and the Nine of Swords, what I think immediately when I see this is that you know exactly what's up. You just may be in a space where you're like, I wish that I didn't know that, or I wish we could just rewind, or I could close my eyes here and not see that. But you see it. It's not going to go away. Could even feel like it's an impossible situation you found yourself in. So, yeah. The more within an earth energy element you are in, archetypally speaking, that's what's going to help you here. So let's break this down. You want to be making decisions from masculine earth energy, from a space where you're thinking about your responsibilities. You're thinking about the other people that rely on you as well, and like your duty to them and also to yourself. The things that you cherish, the things that you care about, the life that you've built for yourself, things like that within the 3D that matter to you, your stability, you being independent. Things like this, roles that you play that are valued roles of yours, and you in general being like responsible, consistent, things in alignment with that. That is what is going to help you see this situation clearly and figure out what's meant to be done here. You taking responsibility. And trusting that you got this, too. Don't doubt that. I'm seeing you be somebody very, very capable of taking care of themselves, especially within the 3D. So this is something to step into, rather than being complacent about what this is. Or falling back on leaning into somebody else doing something that you know that you could do for yourself. Because you're going to feel like you're not showing up if you don't do this, is what I'm seeing. Like, this is actually something that is going to boost your self-confidence because of how you are taking care of things yourself, rather than feeling like you need another person to be doing this. It's about how you do this and how you don't need to rely on another person within this scenario. What's going on here? So Nine of Swords. There's an issue with you and somebody else. This is somebody that you're connected to, but I'm seeing your guides. I don't know how exactly this will play out, but your guides are saying that you don't have to slip into this space. It seems like you have a choice. Like, this is avoidable. And this can be like feeling really worried about something, feeling upset by something, having a hard time adjusting or functioning, feeling really worried about a relationship. Sometimes it can even feel like the end of the world within a situation, whatever's going on between you and this person. So why so upset? Or bothered? Or distraught? I'm hearing and that too. There's something that's not happening immediately. You have to wait for this. This is not going to happen instantly for you. Money or a job may be involved in this, or like finances, financial independence, or even you building your career. Because for some of you, you also want to do... I'm not only getting creative careers with this, I'm just getting that whatever this is that you would like to step into and build upon, you want to do something that you care about, that matters to you. You don't just want to do anything. I'm seeing this be important to you. Like, the actual, like, role or title that you play or the work that you do is important to you. It's not... I'm not seeing this solely be about making money. I'm seeing it be more than just that. I am hearing risk. Maybe you feel like this is... you would take a risk. See, the thing is here too that you feel in your head about what you intuitively know, except you intuitively know this. And I keep seeing this over and over again. You already know. To have the High Priestess popping out, you know what your guidance is. You are very clear on that. There's not an issue with it. It's just about following through with it. But it may be an intimidating situation. I will say this again. You already know. You already know. There's no issue with your intuition here. Your intuition is spot on. It's just about following through with it, trusting it, surrendering to the process, trusting the process. Yeah, so there's something going on with a relationship, and I'm seeing something that... it almost looks like you may be in a space where something is either really bothering you a lot, or you may feel like you're kind of losing faith within a situation, but you have to hold out longer because something isn't ready yet to be happening. Something is happening, though. I will say that. It's just not ready yet. But that chapter is coming. This is where you're going. Things are going to feel different within this space. It is going to feel like a new beginning. Maybe a renewal. I don't know if this has to do with the rest of the reading or it's just a message that doesn't have to do with the main course of energy. I'm seeing somebody trying to figure out even picking between partners. Meaning there may be multiple people that you could be connecting with, and you may be trying to figure out like which one you want to be committing to. I don't think that's for everybody. You may be judging a situation quite harshly. Judging someone or a situation quite harshly. Remember, energies can be reversed. But yeah, I'm seeing someone reflecting and just recognizing the type of energy that they were like projecting onto another person. It's like maybe even I'm seeing a shadow Virgo energy here. Remember, all of us have Virgo in our charts. We all experience every archetype. Archetype of shadow Virgo within this particular situation, it's like being very nitpicky within a relationship, like really pointing out your partner's flaws, what you see to be their flaws, being like quite judgmental, wanting to like edit or control what it is that they're doing. A very critical energy. So yeah, you could have like caught yourself and been like, wow, I'm being really harsh here with this person, like not giving them a break at all. But this is generally like if you're feeling out of control within your life, like something that you may do in order to connect back, feel like you have a sense of control, is to micromanage other people. Especially people that you may feel like entitled to in certain ways, like if there's somebody that's a partner or like a child, somebody that you feel like you get a say in what this person does. Yeah, but I'm seeing this look like a relationship, something going on within a relationship. Yeah, definitely something to reflect on further and look into more. Remember too, like you can also be experiencing this with a partner where you feel like they're quite critical of you and things of that nature. And that may be something that you're thinking about too, like, hey, maybe I don't really like being treated like that. Maybe that's something that I'm gonna say something to this person about. This is not a new person. This is somebody that you have... I'm hearing speckled past. Maybe you've had some ups and downs with this person. This feels like somebody that's been in your life for quite a while. This may have also been a recurring theme with this person too, because I'm seeing you call judgment on something that may have been repeatedly happening, actually. You may even be getting to the point of understanding, like, wow, this person's been in my life this whole time and only now I'm just realizing, like, the karmic cycle that I've been in with this person. That's what it's feeling like. It seems like this is also about focusing on your needs, because you may feel right now that there are certain needs that you have that are not being met, and trying to figure out, you may be in a situation where you're like, this situation doesn't allow me actually to meet my needs. At least you would be thinking that, feeling like that. If that's a reality of the situation, I'm not able to say, but that's your perception, that's how you're feeling. That there's certain things that you need, and you have needs that are going unmet. And not feeling good about that. This is meant to keep pushing you forward. If you feel unsettled, or you feel like you're in a spot where you don't want to be, or you're having a hard time accepting, it's going to push you into making a choice that may feel like quite a difficult choice. But it seems like it's at least giving you more options about what it is that you're doing, which is a good thing, rather than feeling like you are stuck in a situation and don't have any choice. It's about exploring really what you are capable of doing. Yeah, I'm just getting this very interesting dynamic with this person where, and this may be something that goes back and forth between the two of you, there's a lot of disgruntled energy here. And you may within your life not really see yourself as being a judgmental person. However, like when it comes to this person, you may find yourself actually judging them a lot. Or like having a lot of opinions about them. And this comes all back down to being in a place where there's a lack of acceptance for this person. Again, remember, energies can be reversed. You can be feeling this coming from a partner. But yeah, the thing is as well that if there are things that are going on that you don't feel okay with and you're not doing something about it, this is where resentment, the seeds for resentment are planted. If you feel a type of way about something, it means that your energy is telling you, hey, this is a boundary of mine. So if you're being passive and you're not doing anything about it, and somebody's continuously crossing a line and you're not saying anything about it, that's where resentment comes from. It's like you're betraying yourself by not speaking up or changing something. If you are in a situation and you can find a way to actually come to terms with something and accept it, it is not going to be like harmful to you energetically and your body. However, if you're in a situation where you are like openly feeling other things apart from love consistently towards a partner, that is going to affect your energy. It's going to affect you physically as well, potentially. So it's something to keep in mind. And there may just be something specifically with you and this person where that's kind of what comes out of the situation. When we interact with another person, just like how the transits within the sky affect the planets within our birth chart, so it's like during a retrograde you feel affected in this way, and like when you have your Saturn return, like XYZ archetypally happens to you. When you connect with another person, they are bringing their planets into orbit with your planet, and so it's like having a transit but with that person. That's why we like react differently to other people, because we go through a transit when another person is near to us when we're interacting with them. So yeah, you may have something going on with this person, because I'm getting that like this situation may feel out of character to you. It may not be something that you see within your other relationships. You may just see it be with this person. So I'm seeing you get more insight on this, and I'm seeing you be in a space where you're recognizing that mentally you don't want to be in this place. It doesn't feel pleasant. You feel generally like uncomfortable and not feeling very happy either. And just feeling sad about how things are going between the two of you, what's happened, what's been happening. And taking the time to reflect on how emotionally, energetically, mentally you've been feeling impacted by this situation with you and this person. Yeah, I'm getting this again, like somebody is not treating another person in a way that has them feeling good. Even though we can get to the bottom of it and be like, this person is projecting onto you because they're not feeling good about themselves and so on and so forth. That's only going to do you so much good when you're in a situation. You have to ask yourself, because regardless of whether another person intends to hurt you or not, you have to ask yourself like what that effect is having on you. Like, are you in a space where you feel like safe, comfortable, peaceful, secure, trusting, like you want to be seen? Is your heart open? Or do you feel other things? And regardless of whether somebody intends to have you feeling like that, if that is the impact of what you're feeling, it's something that you may want to take action on. Because it doesn't matter whether somebody does something to you on purpose, like whether they try to hurt you or not. If they are hurting you, something needs to be done about it. You need to do something about it. Or at least you're being encouraged to do something about it. So you don't have to repeat that over and over again. And you don't have to have anger towards this person either. For example, say that I'm seeing this be somebody that, like, it would be ideal if you could rely on them, but there's something going on where it's not really working out like that. So say every day you get off of work at 3 and you ask this person to pick you up, and like that's the routine, they're supposed to pick you up. It's like half of the time they don't show up and pick you up. Rather than, I mean, go through the whole cycle of emotions of what you feel, but at the end of the day, like, you can either stay being mad at this person because they don't show up, or you can find another way to get a ride, you know, and actually do something about it so you don't have to repeat this situation over and over again. Because they may have a really good excuse every time, or they may have just not been paying attention and you feel like they don't care. Regardless of what it is, you don't get picked up, and so we need to figure out how to get you picked up at 3. You see what I mean? So something needs to be done within this situation so you don't have to keep repeating it over and over again. Because I'm seeing you be in a space where you feel so affected by something that you feel called to take action, or at least you feel called to change something because you don't want to keep feeling like this. Now, something that you're doing and something that you're building towards, which I'm seeing is connected with your 3D. So this can be like career, job, finances, a particular role that you're playing that is being built upon independence in general, your ability to take care of yourself, like physically and within the world. Something that you're doing is going to take some time. I'm seeing something that's already started, but you have to give this the time. It's like that saying, the day that you plant the seeds, you don't reap the fruit. So again, give this time. You have to give it time. Unless you feel like it's not going to be worth it to you to wait that long. See, if you've already committed to something and it's going to take time, you may be in a space where you're trying to figure out also, is this going to be worth it to me to keep waiting, or do I need to make a change now? Can I not wait any longer? And it seems like this is part of your decision too, about what you want to do and about where you want to be going. And I'm also seeing there be, for some of you too, you may have been waiting for somebody to step up or to show up in a particular way, and you've been waiting for a very, very long time. And you may be at a point where you're like, is this actually ever going to happen? I'm seeing this be somebody that you know. This is somebody that you've had a connection with. Now, you have the opportunity to have like a renewal or a new beginning with this person. Go in the direction of whatever choice you feel most confident about. You also want to keep in mind things connected to the past with this person. Not just focus on the things that are nice to think about, but to see all of it and ask yourself if this is something that you want to continue. Because it looks like a soul contract renewal here. An energetic renewal with this person that you could potentially be committing to, that you have the opportunity to. Check in with yourself and ask yourself what you need, what you're looking for, and if you think this can do that for you. All right, I'm just looking at Gemini, Virgo, Pluto. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time. Also, when I looked up, it was 2600 on the time. If you look up the angel number, that might give you more insight.